We here? Yeah, yeah. I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Consul, Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. Yeah, yeah. I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear it. Yeah, yeah. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is My Thoughts 193, and the title states God and the Bible Lies. Okay. The Bible is a book that one has to believe in. If you don't believe in the Bible, none of it is true, or none of it is real. These are facts. Since the beginning of time, when this Bible has said was said to be brought to this world, or whatever case may be, since archaeology pretty much was created, it was created to try to prove the Bible. They had a great archaeologist. I believe his name was William Foxwell Albright. He took a pick and he said, I'm going to prove the Bible. He took a pick in one hand and he took the Bible and put it in the other hand. And he said he would die proving the Bible. And he died before that happened. Okay. So the Bible is not based on reality. Every day, continuously, even up until today, like I say, since archaeology was not even underway with a proper term named archaeology, they've been trying to prove the Bible. Nothing has been proven to make one story in the Bible concrete. Nothing. No archaeology has been found to substantiate any of the claims. And when they find things, they're relics, they're new creations of what the Bible said should be there. They had a story about Lot wife, and Lot children coming out of Sodom and Gomorrah, and they said, "Don't look back." And Lot wife, true to form like a woman. This is how they say it. No disrespect to the women, because I love the women, but the Bible don't have respect for women. True to form with the woman's disobedient and devilish type of attitude, she snatched away from Lot's hand. Move! I can look back if I want to. Look back. She turned into a pillar of salt, and she's supposedly still there to this day. Now, no archaeology on this planet has been able to substantiate that story or them claims. Okay. It's no pillar of salt anywhere on this planet. Now, I seen something that they put a rock or some stone there, said nobody can remove it because this is Lot's wife. It didn't say nothing about no stone. It says she turned into the pillar of salt. To even nowadays, women say we're the salt of the earth. This is how the story goes now. This is from the book of Psalms, which the Psalms, I believe, is the Psalms of David, but this is a prayer of Moses. Let's look at this. This is Psalms 90, um, Psalms 90, 10, verse 10. And it's speaking about the years that a human being has. Now, I got it in the New Living Translation, but it's the same thing in terms of getting to the same point as the King James Bible. Now, I'm going to let it read itself, and I'm going to give my understanding of the way I comprehend this. Now, reading and comprehension go hand in hand. If a person can know his ABCs, he can begin to read. If a person can begin to read, he can slowly begin to comprehend, hence the terms comprehension towards what he's reading. Not everybody can comprehend what they're reading. They have to read it several times and things of that nature, and they grow on it. But reading and comprehension is pretty much like ABCs and spelling. You don't have to be a bishop, a deacon, a pastor, none of this stuff to read a scripture and comprehend that scripture. Now, the context of this is a prayer of Moses. It says Moses is the man of God. He was a murderer. Why do God have to have all his prophets and apostles to be murderers, demons, rapists, and then he can use them? That's not very good characteristic traits to say, hey, this man killed thousands of people. Now he's working for the Lord. I don't want nobody like that representing me or this Lord that I put my whole life in the hands of him. So let's look at this and let's see what it says. I have a problem with this because this is a lie. This is from Psalms 90, uh, 10, 90, 10. Listen to it.
Years with a groan. 70 years are given to us. Some even live to 80. But even the best years are filled with pain and trouble. Soon they disappear and we fly away. Who can comprehend?
Now, it says 70 years are given to us. Some even live to 80. But with those years, you have pain, suffering, and all this type of stuff. And then you fly away. Okay. However you want to comprehend that, whether you comprehend it metaphoric, whether you saying that this is actuality, this is actual stuff that he's talking about human beings, whether this is some type of symbolic and symbolic nature, or is it supposed to be historical? See, all these variants and all these different scenarios is what people have to base this silliness on, because this is not historical. It's never been a man named David. There's never been a man named Moses anywhere on this planet to ever come in human form. I just said archaeology attempted to try to make this real, and they never have. Exodus and Genesis was the first thing they tried to prove, and they cannot prove either of the two. Let's listen to it again. I'm going to break it down, and then we out. Psalms 90, verse 10.
Years with a groan. 70 years are given to us. Some
70 years are given to us. Okay, this is God's words now. 70 years are given to us. That's a lie. Plenty of people die before 70 every day of the week, every day of the month, all days of the year. People die before 70. That's, without being saying, this is a lie, because people believe that this promises and these fables, these mythological stories, which is mythology, allegory, oral tradition, and fiction, people believe this to be true. So 70 years are given to us. So I'm just supposed to know for a fact, once I'm born, I grow to the ripe age of 70. That's far-fetched, and it's a lie. Some live to 80. Another lie. Let's continue.
even live to 80. But even the best years are filled with pain and trouble. Soon they disappear and we fly away.
But even the best years are filled with pain and trouble. Soon they disappear and we fly away. Now, that's a lie. Now, being filled with pain and suffering and all that type of stuff, I don't have no problem with that. But soon the days disappear and we fly away. Where does that come from? He mean after you die on this planet, your body's in the physical form fly away? Or is this symbolic in nature? When you die, your physical body goes in the ground and your spirit fly away. See, all these things you have to conclude. We know this is not historical. This is non-historical. This whole verse in itself, contextually, I don't care what you say, it's wrong. A human being don't live for 70 years or 80, and he's filled with pain and suffering the whole time, and then he fly away after that. Then those days are gone, then he fly away. So let's say this was literal. After 70 and 80 years that I'm promised, I fly away somewhere in a human form. That's non-historical, and or it's a lie. You see? So this, I present this to you, Psalms 90:10, to let you know that the Bible is a lie and God is a lie. But God is the man that speaks for God. So if David wrote this, because this is the Psalms of David, he a liar. When he said God gave it to him, he gave it to himself. God is the man that speaks for God. This is Moses' prayer. So Moses is speaking, saying what God said. Moses is a lie. Moses is the man that speaks for God. Moses was God at one time. That's my thoughts on this scripture. I hope I was very clear on this point. God is the man that speaks for God. The Bible is based on oral tradition, mythology, allegory, and fiction. And most of it is flat out goddamn lies. little Kenny Russell, Kanum Consort Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Kanum. This is what I do. I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I ask some more to it. If you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it won't cost you a fee. Education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon or a silly religion, pick up some knowledge. This is not to take religion from you. This is to restore spirituality, which was taken from you at the time religion was given to you. See, people don't understand that they're slaves to religion. You're slaves to Jesus the Christ. You're slaves to Allah. You're slaves to this Yahweh, Messiah, Yahuda, Yahweh, Shai, and all this old stuff. You're slaves to these names. You're not free. You have to abide by the customs, rules, guidelines, ceremonies, and everything else that comes with that. A person was born free. His spirituality is free, and he should remain that way. Yeah, yeah.